Hi, I'm Teddy Roosevelt. You can call me Ted. I was born on October 27th, 1858. I lived on 20th Street in New York, and I had a wealthy family. My parents' names were Theodore and Martha Roosevelt, and I had 3 siblings. While I was growing up, I struggled with asthma and almost died of it. So I started to work out, wrestle, run, and do all sorts of stuff, and never let my body let me down. My dad was my helper, my hero. He even built me a big old gym to help myself work out. I was mostly homeschooled until I was finally old enough to go to Harvard College. While I was there, my beloved father had died. But I went there for 4 years, and then in 1880 I graduated. When I was 22 years old, I married Alice Hathaway Lee. But 4 years later, in 1884, my little daughter Alice was born. On the same day, Alice, my wife, and my mother died. That's my job. I was governor of New York, and whenever I had the free time, I'd go out into the wild and hunt. Because I love nature and I love to hunt. I even killed a big old bear with this here rifle. One of the things that made me famous was being a Rough Rider, a lieutenant colonel of the Rough Riders in the war. While I was lieutenant colonel, I led the whole entire army up San Juan Hill, and when I did, I captured it. But the thing that made me really famous was when our 24th president, William McKinley, was shot, and I was the vice president. So I then became the 25th president of the United States. Even though the doctors were concerned about my heart and told me I should lay off, I still wanted to have an adventure. So in 1912, I took an expedition to South America. But while I was there, I contracted malaria. 7 years later, in 1919, I died in my sleep caused by a blood clot in my heart. The man even reported I was 60 years old and I died with my spurs. I hope I've learned from my life that you should always look to the future and never to the past. And I hope you will do the same.
Yay! Good job.
Yes.